the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Set for a good matchup in the NFC South, so glad you're with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. Greg, this is a division you know a lot about, and the rivalries within this division always kind of gives you a good game when it's NFC South against NFC South.
Yeah, and this is a division, Mike, that I've lived in for a long time in my career, and at one point, you can make the argument that it was the best division in football. But right now, it's the quarterback uncertainty. Do we have the quarterback of our future? Did we just draft one? Did we just sign one? What does that look like? 2 of the 4 teams, brand new coaches taking over control to start this season. No division won fewer games last season. They've got a lot of work to do before this division can hold a candle to some of the others we see throughout the NFL.
Ray McLeod on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons, led out by their quarterback, Kirk Cousins. One of the big moves in the offseason, Atlanta acquiring Cousins in free agency. He had 6 years in Washington, the last 6 in Minnesota, and now he begins his run this season with the Falcons.
Ever since he was drafted in the 4th round, all this guy has done is continue to surpass all expectations. And Mike, this isn't some physical specimen like we see throughout the league who has all these unique physical attributes. But he is about as consistent and even keel as the quarterback position gets. And it doesn't hurt that he is a beloved figure in every locker room he finds himself in. They know with this guy behind center, they have a shot to win every single game he plays.
Second and 7. Pitts is the man in motion. Second down, Cousins. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. But he can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
So that'll bring up 4th down, and here comes the veteran Bradley Pinion to punt it away. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. The Saints coming out, and the veteran leads them. It's their quarterback, Derek Carr, 9 years with the Raiders, now year 2 with the Saints. Greg, for a man who's now 33 years old.
There's no denying he is a passionate and productive NFL quarterback. But as good as he is, Mike, he just hasn't quite found a way to get over the hump to join that upper echelon of elite quarterbacks. He has this big arm. He can sling it all over the field. But that big arm is also what gets him into trouble sometimes. He needs to find that happy medium between taking care of the ball while still being aggressive. And if he can do that, he'll have as good a chance as any to come out on top.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Carr. This one is caught by DeJuan Johnson. Third down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
Here's 2nd and 6. Carr working out of the gun. That one complete to A.T. Perry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons. And if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
He pulls it in around the 5. Now here's 2nd and goal. Man in motion, heading left. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. From back at the 5. Here now 3rd and goal. Throwing is Carr. He's got it at the 3.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Rupee's kick is good. And the Saints are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Falcons offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here for Robinson. He'll get about 2. Demario Davis there on the play. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Back-to-back 3-and-outs, and not ideal to start the game in that manner. So that's a really important throw right there. Let's see if they can build something from there. Brings up 1st and 10. Continue to let your opening script unfold. You got to go down and find some points here and get your offense settled down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's caught right side. It's London. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here's Cousins. He'll look London's way again. Just complete again. Here's 3rd and 2. They motion the slot man left. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. They get the Pro Bowl guard, Chris Lindstrom. So now, after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. 1st down throw for Carr. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. The tight end, Moreau, is in motion. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Carr now. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So a field goal apiece here in that first quarter. All even on the scoreboard. More from New Orleans after this. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed right. On 1st and 10, Carr. To the left side into the hands of Olave. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Now Carr. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similarly.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. He is in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Saints take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over possession of the football. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. Throwing now, Cousins. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you're going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. Drop pass, lead to 2. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. On the give, it's Robinson. Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Carr. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second down, Carr. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. And that is incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you. And all I know is, firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. The Falcons offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. They go play action with Cousins. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice grab there by Mooney, and plays like this are really the main reason why the Falcons made it a point to sign him this offseason. And his talent has always been undeniable. He just has to find a way to stay on the field and prove it.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Cousins gonna throw. That's caught. Ray McCloud. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Cousins. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. To throw is Cousins. He'll get this to Pitts once more. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Cousins. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. Cousins to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Cousins out of the gun on 3rd down. That is caught, and he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call.
And this is caught! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Charlie Werner. Touchdown, Atlanta. A best friend for a quarterback, a tight end. Big target down there, Greg, and he's able to secure it for the score.
And down here, Mike, it's not real complicated. What you're trying to do is find space, find a window to the quarterback, and if you're open, stay open and catch it.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Falcons will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. On 1st down, they'll start out with Kamara. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Carr working out of the gun. That's deep for Olave. And this one is hauled in. What a grab. That is a big gainer for the Saints. 52 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Carr. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We're back to New Orleans after this. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. It's scooped up by the Falcons. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Here's Coop for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Saints offense and Derek Carr set to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now, Carr. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. you're already in field goal range. So now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
This is a great decision by the quarterback. You can see, Mike, he's trying to push this ball downfield and pick up a big completion in the air, but with the amount of depth the defense was getting, his best option was the check down, the underneath short throw, and just say, hey, pick up this rest of this gain with your legs after the catch. And fortunately for this quarterback, this short throw is going to go down in the box score as a touchdown.
Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will come back to tie things at 17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Falcons offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now, Cousins. To the right, that's Pitts. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, Cousins. There's that man again, another catch. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Throwing now, Cousins. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Falcons get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Falcons are in the lead. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports halftime report. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action now. It's Carr. Shaheed with the catch. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Don't get that often during the season. First play of the drive picks up 29 yards.
Everyone always assumes that you only want to run drag routes or crossing routes just underneath like mesh concepts against man coverage, but so often they're equally as effective against the zone. All it takes is one of those underneath man defenders to latch on to the wrong route, and all of a sudden there is a lot of room, not only for the completion, but for yards after the catch.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down, Carr. He'll get this out to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and That play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Saints first down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
On first down, Carr. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, his hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction downfield by his receivers. But what he's not accounting for is the speed in pursuit of that defensive end. I mean, watch him catch him from behind. He closes that space a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he doesn't have enough time to get the ball out of his hand, and he takes the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Now Carr. To the left side into the hands of Olave. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
Carr from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete. Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. This a 42-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will tie the game here in the third quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Avery Williams on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Second down, Cousins. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Throwing is Cousins. He'll get this to McLeod. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. They go play action with Cousins. Left side. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. Pitts is the man in motion. Now a second down throw for Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Cousins now. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Cousins. That's into the hands of Werner, the tight end. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
So Chris Olave and the rest of the Saints offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Carr. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. Here's 2nd and 2. Carr working out of the gun. Throwing right. It's taken in. 12 yards on that hookup. First down, New Orleans. The tight end Moreau is in motion. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Mike, let's have a conversation about the play-action passing game. There's this notion out there that in order for it to be good, you have to be a great running team, and it's actually not the case. The threat of a run in the down and distance is what generates great play action, and as you see here, it can lead to some big pickups.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Carr to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. This a mess on the offensive end. He goes out of bounds. That's going to be a loss of 5 yards on that play. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. This one is caught by Moreau. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. To throw, it's Carr. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First and 10. Now, Cousins. Throw over the middle, caught by London. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, Cousins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Cousins. He got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And it'll be third down. Here's Cousins. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice job with the protection up front. Just nobody could get open downfield, so it's a combination of your offensive weapons have to do a better job taking advantage of that time to work and separate. But also, how impressive is that by that defense to be able to cover for that amount of time?
And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll come up here, first and 10. Now Carr. To the left side into the hands of Olave. Second down and 3. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down.
I like the play call there. Second, relatively short. Give your quarterback an opportunity to push this ball downfield, but realize this quickly. Nothing development. Get the ball down to your back. Pick up a new set of downs.
First down throw for Carr. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Carr. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it. Sometimes there's just nowhere to go, right? We ask these running backs, Mike, to do a lot of work, find space, create something out of nothing. Well, this time, he was able to create nothing out of nothing.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run here. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
3rd and long. Back is Carr. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. The Saints lining up in punt formation. Important punt here in this tie game late. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully, and that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. We're all even, 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage, and they'll start with 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Open man downfield, that's London. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line.
Now, this is textbook route running. Everything from the way he attacked their leverage with speed, and then when he crosses face. So when he gets to the other side of the defender, that's the indication for the quarterback to release the ball. Ball's on target, great run, great route, big pickup.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Cousins to throw. That's complete to McLeod. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
2nd down, Cousins. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing enough.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Well, now the big fella inside's getting involved in the pass rush, Mike, and so many of these interior defensive linemen are known for their run defense. Well, not this guy. He wins on the inside quick, and he's able to bring the quarterback down for the sack.
Cousins now on 2nd down. That one is caught by Mooney. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Robinson. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Here's Robinson. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Williams now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and Chris Olave getting ready for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd down. Carr working out of the gun. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Carr. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Carr to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here we go. 3rd and a yard. They'll go play action with Carr. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. And he's brought down, but they are out of timeouts. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They knew this would be a dogfight away from home, and they were right. But they come away with a hard-fought victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.